With more and more consumers focused on social media, how are automakers promoting their products to car buyers? We went to a crowded local car show to find out.
Seeing these products first is like so cool to me. You're there in real time seeing it versus waiting to see it on Instagram. And it's like, wow, this is amazing to be at, you know? It's literally history in the making here.
Tim Dalton's Hellcat Durango fan page on Instagram has garnered nearly 500,000 followers.
Get as much content as I can. When I started, I literally manifested like, one day I'm gonna work with Dodge. So they started off by, they liked the post. I was super excited about that, right? So I'm like, okay, they see me, they acknowledge it. And then they followed me. So I'm like, oh, they're liking it.
Will my friend Tony get sunburned? That's Tony right there dancing. First, gotta say thanks to Ford for flying us out to Austin, Texas.
As more people online pull away from traditional media to rely more on social media, auto manufacturers adjusted their marketing strategies to focus on individual content creators. These increasingly include those who don't usually focus on cars. Grill Guy, whose real name is Kevin Spies, is among nearly 10,000 members in Ford's influencer marketing program. Some influencers came from auto journalism and rely on that training for their social media content. Elena's King, a video presenter and car reviewer, was once an editor-at-large at the Motorsport Network.
Now, this is an all-wheel drive car, but it drives like a front-wheel drive car. There is a lot of understeer. Everything feels mega front-wheel drive in this car, and it just feels super heavy.
What'd you bring out here? 996.
Eddie Zhu racked up over 185,000 subscribers.
This is kind of surreal stuff. Still not used to it. I remember one moment, somebody brought like a model car and like, my son is your biggest fan. Can you autograph this for him? I'm like, I'm not a real celebrity. Why am I signing something? What? This is the 2026 Kia Sportage Hybrid.
He worked as an engineer at Ford before pivoting to vehicle reviews on YouTube full-time.
Ideally, as a content creator and influencer, you've built up an authentic, genuine following, and they can tell, and they're there for your opinions more than what they can read on the manufacturer website. They want to know that I've driven this vehicle, this vehicle, this vehicle, and I can answer, is A better than B, B is better than C because of these different things. I can have much more of my feelings, maybe add more humor that may not align with the standards of the publication you're with. Oh, that 996 looks awesome. The color is fantastic. Wow.
You clearly enjoy how they presented the creative side, their personality, they're funny. You like watching that. It's just like watching the show, but I'm watching, you know, a series on TikTok or Instagram.
Influencers get early access to new vehicles and exclusive press trips, previously reserved to journalists and analysts that cover the industry. Most content creators rely on corporate sponsorships for income, whereas journalists are forbidden from receiving monetary compensation or gifts from the companies they write about. Still, that hasn't prevented creators from developing a moral compass.
It's kind of unspoken, but we're allowed to be fair. I can't bash a car mercilessly. I wouldn't do that, but I'm allowed to be fair. So if I have negative feedback and constructive criticism, I can say that, and they're actually very receptive to that.
And that's before sponsored content comes into play. The influencer economy relies on content creators to deliver marketing information directly to consumers.
There's all the disclosures, disclaimers, like obviously there's FTC guidelines. You have to say this is an ad, this is sponsored content, right? That's the only time where they give you guided talking points. But then there's still some creative freedom. The only time I've seen it bad is you're misleading or being blatantly dishonest or sugarcoating something. I'll just say no, right? I'm not going to compromise what I think is my level of value, because if people see that, they're going to be like, well, you no longer have an opinion that I want to listen to because you're just going to say whatever the check says.
Dalton says he's upfront with the audience, but knows whether or not they choose to listen to his opinion depends on how they feel about the Dodge brand itself.
A couple of the comments were like, oh, he's getting paid to say that. But I'm like, I truly enjoyed the car. I truly liked it. If you don't agree with me, then you're not going to trust what I'm saying.
Full-time content creators will tell you the job has its perks, but she said there are parts to it the audience doesn't see.
They see a lot of the glamour. They see the exciting things, the press trips, the cars, and all the perks. But what I always try to tell people is like, there's a lot of work in the background. You don't see the hours of editing and the emails to coordinate a single vehicle.
As for Dalton, he has big dreams to grow his Dodge Durango fan page.
I feel like it's kind of endless to what I want to do. It's happening fast now. It's like events, it's press cars, so it's like, what do we do next?